Have you ever found yourself sitting quietly in the morning, a warm cup of tea in hand, wondering why peace feels just out of reach? We imagine that life after 60 will be calmer, slower mornings, fewer demands, more space to simply be. And, yes, there are moments like that, but sometimes it still feels heavy, doesn't it? There's a kind of restlessness that doesn't go away just because we retire. The world keeps spinning fast. Our thoughts don't always slow down. And some days, peace feels like a visitor that forgot to show up. But here's something I've come to believe. Peace isn't something that shows up on its own. It's something we gently invite in, not with grand gestures, but with small, quiet choices we make each day. Simple things, like sitting by the window for 10 minutes before the world wakes up, or saying one kind word to yourself in the mirror, or calling a friend just because you missed their voice. These aren't life-changing moments, but done with love, they become life-changing. So if you've been longing for a softer rhythm, for days that feel a little gentler, and nights that end with a deeper sigh of relief, stay with me. This isn't about overhauling your life, it's about touching the edges of it with care. Just a few minutes, just a few habits. Let's sit together and invite peace back in. The truth is, the world moves at a different pace now, and it's not always our pace, you may have noticed it. Everything seems quicker, louder, more urgent. People rushing from one thing to the next, faces glued to glowing screens, barely pausing to breathe. And here we are, having lived through decades of change, of hard work, of caring for others, and now trying to find stillness in the noise. It can feel disorienting, even lonely. But there's no shame in stepping back. In fact, one of the kindest things we can do for ourselves is to choose a slower rhythm, even when the world doesn't. And one of the simplest ways to do that is by beginning each day with quiet intention. A peaceful morning habit, and no matter how small, can shape your entire day. It could be as simple as sitting by the window with your favorite drink, noticing the light, or listening to the birds greet the day. You might place your hand over your heart and say, "I am here. I am safe. I am still me." Or gently stretch your arms, your back, your legs, waking up your body like you would a sleeping child, with care. Some folks keep a little journal by their chair, not to write novels, and just a sentence or two. Today I'm grateful for the sound of rain. Or, I miss my sister today. There's peace in putting feelings somewhere outside your chest. The habit itself doesn't need to be perfect. What matters is that it's yours, something you do not because you have to, but because it softens the beginning of your day. You deserve mornings that don't rush you, mornings that honor the quiet strength it took to make it to this season of life. The world can keep spinning fast. You don't have to. You can start slow and still be exactly where you need to be. Sometimes the noise isn't outside us, it's inside. Even in a quiet room, our minds can feel crowded. Thoughts from long ago, regrets we carry in, secret people we've lost, choices we wish we could change. At this stage in life, we carry a lot, and some of it feels heavier with time, not lighter. But here's a gentle truth. Not everything we carry still belongs to us. We have the right to set some of it down. One simple habit that can bring surprising peace is what I like to call daily release. It's the practice of letting go, just a little at a time, not forgetting, not ignoring, but softly releasing what no longer serves our hearts. Maybe that means writing down a worry on a small piece of paper, folding it and throwing it away, or whispering an old memory aloud, even if no one is listening, and saying, "You mattered, but I don't need to hold you so tightly anymore." Think of an old tree in autumn. It doesn't panic when the leaves fall. It lets them go, trusting that it's part of the rhythm, that something new will come. You are allowed to do the same. Many people believe they have to carry everything forever, every mistake, every disappointment. But peace isn't found in holding on. It's found in trusting that we've done the best we could, and that we're still becoming even now. Maybe you've lost someone you loved deeply, or maybe you lost parts of yourself along the way. Let this habit of gentle release be a quiet act of healing, a sign that you're still here, still growing, still deserving of lighter days. Letting go doesn't mean you failed to love. It means you're choosing to live. And that is a powerful kind of peace. Our bodies tell stories too, stories of strength, change, and sometimes quiet reminders that they need extra care. After 60, it's natural for the body to slow down, but the good news is that small, gentle habits can make a big difference in how peaceful we feel each day. One of the simplest ways to invite peace is through movement. It doesn't have to be anything strenuous or complicated, just a slow walk around the block or stretching while sitting in a favorite chair. These small motions help loosen tight muscles, bring fresh air into our lungs, and remind us that our bodies are still capable of so much. You might try starting your day with a few easy stretches, reaching your arms up like you're greeting the sun, or turning your neck slowly from side to side. Feel the softness in those movements as if you're waking your body gently from a long sleep. These small acts of kindness toward yourself can calm your mind as much as your muscles. Another quiet habit that brings comfort is staying connected. A simple phone call to a friend or family member, even just to say hello, can brighten a day and ease feelings of loneliness. Our hearts crave connection, and hearing a familiar voice or sharing a small laugh reminds us that we are loved and not alone. Finally, don't forget the healing power of water and food. Drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning helps awaken your body and mind. Choosing meals that feel nourishing, simple, and comforting can bring peace to both your stomach and your soul. Think of these small habits like a gentle rocking chair on a porch, steady, soothing, and grounding. They might seem ordinary, but when practiced daily, they weave a quiet strength through your days, helping you feel peaceful in your body and heart. You don't have to do everything at once. Just a few small, loving actions can change the way your day feels from the moment you wake until you rest again. Peace is more than just a quiet room or a calm body. It is something deeper, a feeling that comes from within, from the heart and soul. After 60, many of us find that peace grows when we connect with something larger than ourselves, whether that is faith, nature, or simply the quiet wisdom we have gathered over the years. One gentle habit that invites this deeper peace is taking a few moments each day for stillness. It could be a quiet prayer, a moment of gratitude, or simply sitting outside and watching the clouds drift by. These small pauses help us remember that we are part of a bigger story, one that stretches beyond the worries and noise of everyday life. You might find comfort in the words of an old prayer or poem, or in the simple practice of breathing slowly and deeply. When we do this, it's as if the soul breathes too, releasing tension, welcoming hope, and trusting in a gentle unfolding of life. Sometimes peace comes from surrendering, from accepting that not everything is within our control. This can be hard, especially when we have spent so many years working hard and caring for others. But surrender is not giving up. It's making space in the heart for trust and grace. Imagine the ocean tides, endlessly moving in and out, never rushing, always steady. Peace moves in much the same way. It comes when we allow it in its own time, and if your beliefs have changed over time, that's okay too. Peace is not about perfect faith or answers. It's about finding a quiet place inside where you can rest, no matter what life has brought you. When you welcome this kind of peace each day, it helps to soften worries, ease fears, and bring a sense of calm that stays long after the moment has passed. You have gathered so much wisdom in your years. Now allow that wisdom to be a gentle guide toward a peaceful heart. As we come to the close of these quiet moments together, I want you to remember this. Peace isn't a far-off dream or a special gift reserved for someone else. It is something you deserve, here and now, in every single day. Life after 60 may bring challenges, moments of uncertainty, or days when rest feels far away. But peace is not about perfection. It's about small, simple choices made again and again, like drops of rain slowly filling a well. You don't have to change everything at once. Maybe tomorrow morning you choose one small habit to try. A few minutes of quiet, a gentle stretch, a phone call to a loved one, or simply breathing deeply and letting go of one worry. No pressure, just kindness. Thank you for spending these quiet moments with me. Your presence here means more than words can say. In a world that often feels rushed and noisy, you are making space for something rare and precious, your own peace. Remember, you are not alone. There are others like you, seeking calm and softness in their days, and it's never too late to invite peace in. No matter how many seasons you have lived through, may your days be filled with gentle rhythms, and may your heart know the quiet strength that comes from simple, loving habits. Peace is here, and it has always been waiting for you.